I think, after my 5 years of bombing and violence with bombs and guns, and after, even after 14 years in prison, the single biggest word in my consciousness, the single biggest word in my vocabulary and in my life and in my relationships is forgiveness. One, I find it very hard to forgive injustice, but I have injured many people in my life, with bombs, letter bombs, guns. And in some sense, does serving 14 years in prison erase the injustices which my violence caused? I don't think so. I don't see how spending 14 years in confinement and then coming back into society cancels out all the injustices that were caused through violence. So every single moment of my life, I'm caught in this amazing word forgiveness, because I sought forgiveness from my victims by writing letters of apology to them from prison and had to fight the prison system to get permission to do that. Then I had to come back into society and, go to university, get jobs, be forgiven by society. Had to form relationships again with my family, new relationship with a human being who might marry me. And I'm all the time, in a sense, seeking forgiveness. I wrote a book about my past as a kind of explanation and as a kind of, I suppose, by explaining my position, seeking forgiveness. And I'm always amazed that even though I'm probably cast forever as an enemy of the British government and the British Army and so on, I'm always amazed that the British released me from prison and haven't troubled me since. And I'm trying to understand why some governments don't seek the death penalty for bombers. The British didn't seek the death penalty for IRA bombers. And I look to America, where young men who are now the age that I was then are facing the death penalty for bombing and so on. But I'm always amazed that I was forgiven by society in some sense. But the big issue for me over the years, and to this day, to this very moment today, even driving a car to be here today, is mulling over in my mind and turning over in my mind. Something that's very important to me is, does God forgive me? Because who knows? One has to put faith in an unseen God, in an unseen forgiveness. And, one day I will meet my Maker, hopefully not too soon. But I often wonder, even though there is forgiveness in the sacraments and in church, since so many people still judge me and still don't forgive me, I wonder when I meet God face to face, if I do, how I will be received.